Hi, my name is Adrian Gschwend. I'm co-founder and CEO of Zazuko. Today I would like to give you an idea of a new tool we're working on. It's our approach to a data-centric enterprise data catalog. I will talk a little bit about data-centric mindset, especially in the context of an enterprise data catalog, and I will show you a demo of what you can do already today. First, about us. Zazuko is a linked data consulting company. We are completely self-owned and self-financed, and some time ago we read the Data-Centric manifesto and we figured out that's exactly what we are. We are a very data-centric company. We are Swiss-based, but we have a team in Europe, in the United States, and in Southeast Asia. Let me talk about one of our customers. This particular customer is a large Swiss insurance company. And as probably most big companies, they have data. They actually have a lot of data. So one of the questions they ask themselves on a regular basis is, where exactly is a certain piece of information? And once they found it, they probably figured out that this piece of information exists at multiple places. So the follow-up question is how it is connected to that other piece of similar information we found. The reason for that is very simple. Most companies today are using the application-centric approach of building stuff. They build a new application. For the new application, they create a new silo and they start to add information there. What we see more and more now is a data-centric approach to things. And what I present you here is a very data-centric approach to combining silos. So with what we do, you can connect the dots of your data universe, and the result is what we call Zazuko Flux, our data-centric enterprise data catalog. And I think this is best shown by an example. Hey Michael, how is it going? I just had a call with Tim. He wants to know if the changes we rolled out during the last 6 months had the positive effect on customer satisfaction that we expected. I heard we have this data catalog. Can we dig into it and see what we find out about customer feedback?
Yeah, sure. Let's have a look and see what we find there. Okay, I see that we have a quality management team, and apparently they are responsible for handling customer feedbacks as well. Let us check that out. So I see here that Lucy Garcia is the team lead. I think we should contact Lucy and ask her. I'm sure she will be able to tell us more about the feedback management.
Sounds like a good place to start. Do you also see something related to what we have in data?
Yeah, let's have a look at the other search results that we got. So here I see that we have 3 different types of feedbacks that we store. We have customer feedback received after consultation with the customer. We have feedback coming in over social media. And we have a third one. We have feedback that we receive after completion of claim settlement.
I think Tim talked about the last one. Could we see details of the claim settlement feedback?
So what I see here is that the claim settlement feedback is part of the customer data domain. And Stephen Green is the owner of the customer data domain. Let's see what else we see here. We get the contact information of Stephen. And I also see that we have customer contact information in there and the 3 types of feedbacks that we saw. It's apparently all part of the customer data domain. So I think it's a good idea to talk to Stephen and see what he can tell us about the feedback that we store.
Sounds like a good contact point. Could we dive into the claim settlement feedback and see what we have in there from a data perspective?
Yeah, sure, let's do that. So I see here that the schema that implements the claim settlement feedback only has 2 tables. Let me expand that to see a little bit more. I think the feedback table is the main one. I see that there's a rating stored in there. So it should be possible to analyze how the rating developed over time.
That sounds exactly like what Tim is looking for. Perfect.
Now I wonder what platform this is on. Oh, it's on Postgres. That makes it easy.
I will talk to the team lead and see how we can get access to that.
I wonder now where the other feedbacks are stored, if they're also on Postgres or on other platforms. Let us check that out. Cool thing about the catalog is that we can also break out and just run queries on the data. So let's do that and check.
As you can see, Zazuko Flux is a fluid data catalog for data-centric enterprises. The whole thing is built on an emergent content model, and this model allows us to integrate and connect whatever is of interest and value to your enterprise. The shape of that information doesn't really matter. In reality, this means that you can integrate relational databases, APIs, CSV files, Excel files, you name it, whatever you most likely have in your company. You can also spread the data-centric vibe with federated and decentralized data suppliers. That means that the metadata we need in the data catalog can be provided in a federated way. So a team which maintains your internal API could provide the metadata for that API on an API level. If you have a relational database, we can fetch this information in the database itself. And then your data specialists can connect these informations and give you the big picture of it. We believe the network is smartest at the edges. This is also true for your network of data. What the users get is a self-service catalog. You've seen in the demo one way to explore it. If you need more specific use, you can easily extend these views to whatever your data gives you. So you can really easily adopt it and do that without too much programming. I would like to finish with a really nice quote from singer and songwriter Amanda Palmer. This statement was said completely unrelated to anything with computers, so also not related to anything data-centric. But we believe that this is exactly what we are trying to do with this data catalog. She said, collecting the dots, then connecting them, and then sharing the connections with those around you. This is how a creative human works. Collecting, connecting, sharing. That's it from our side. If this made you curious, don't hesitate to get in contact with us. We would be happy to chat about integrating that in your enterprise.